now. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that looks good. We're just kind of waiting to see how the pitches come in. I don't really know if we're going to have a total pitch by pitch on this. There's like no media coverage on this game, but we'll make it work. It's not even on the radio, apparently. What's up, Kevin? So, yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it. Make sure we're dropping likes, helping the old little streamy do it. What's up, Sean? Yeah, it should be fun. We have Jackson Jobe versus Charlie Morton. Tigers will be sending Sweeney, Green, Carpenter, Keith, Torkelson, Young, Rogers, McKinstry, and I can't read that last name. Malgiri to bat. And then the Orioles will be using Henderson, Rutschman, Mullins, O'Hearn, O'Neill, Kerstad, Urias, Loreno, and Holiday. And Jackson Jobe will be pitching versus Morton. So that'll be fun. Sweeney, Green, and Carpenter to lead it off. Yeah, me too. Like the MLB Network or something filmed it all or something like that. At least gave you the option to like rewatch the games later on or something. I don't know. Tigers playing their little brother team, the Orioles. The Orioles wish they were like the Tigers, but sadly, not everybody can be as great. Kind of just waiting for this first bat info. What's up, Michael? Nice to see you. All right, we should be seeing the pitch at some point. I don't know if we're going to get every single pitch on this because it's saying game data is limited. But we should see like each out and like the result of the at-bat. So Trey Sweeney leads it off. I don't think it's anywhere. They even this is saying there's like limited game data for this. Ball 1. Like, I don't think they're going to have like a strike or a pitch by pitch thing on here. I think it'll just be if it was a ball or if it was a strike. Or if it was an out or a hit. Well, it's spring training. It's not a big deal. I think it's just limited media at this one. Trey Sweeney popped out to Henderson, 1 away. All right, here's Riley Green. See what he can do. Guessing a double to the gap here. That'd be pretty nice. But yeah, it's kind of just one of them games where there's just not a whole lot like attached to it or anything else really going on. Yeah, Pistons are what? They're a legitimate playoff team right now, right? Aren't they doing so well that they are looking at literal home playoff games? Like hosting a home playoff game or a series at this point? Which is pretty crazy. Cade is playing like an MVP. I mean, he has to at least be in the conversation, right? I don't really follow basketball too closely, but is Cade like a MVP candidate? Is he like in that discussion at this point? His numbers look insane every single game anymore. Still waiting to see what happens with Riley Green's at bat here. But Sweeney popped out 1 away, top first. This game says live data is limited for this game, so we'll put we'll figure if anything happens. Yeah, it's best to get to a pitcher like Morton early. That's when he's at his like most valuable or most vulnerable, and we have a bunch of lefties early, so we should be able to get something here. Getting close to the 5 seed right now in 6, 7-game win streak. Yes, 6 seed. Hell yeah. How many teams in basketball make the playoffs? I know it's quite a bit. Damn, they're taking a long time, dude. I hate this. Let's see if I refresh it, if anything else changes. Nope. Oh, Riley Green singles. Hell yeah. Base hit for Riley Green. We might not get any pitches as an update. We'll probably just get the end of the at-bat, and we'll have to just kind of chit-chat in between. So Riley Green gets on with a single. Here's Kerry Carpenter. Scary Kerry. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out our little stream. It gets more people in here. Appreciate you if you have. If you haven't yet, that's cool too. Now up to bat, Scary Kerry. This might be his first spring training plate appearance. Yeah, same here, Sean. I'm kind of bummed out about this because Jobe is one of like the front runners for Rookie of the Year if he makes the MLB, if he makes the team out of camp this year, and he's kind of projected to. So, and I mean, as long as that kid stays healthy, I think he could run away with Rookie of the Year. Again, he hits upper 90s with his fastball, like 98 to 100 is kind of his average. Oh shit! Another hit for Kerry Carpenter. 8, but 7 and 8 play. Okay, so the 6 seed's already in. Gotcha. Hell yeah. Not even a play-in team. So Kerry Carpenter gets a base hit. Both balls go to the right fielder. So Riley Green singled on a ball to the right fielder. Kerry Carpenter does too. Now up Torkelson. Well, let's just hope he doesn't hit into a double play here. Plus, I was really hoping to see like what Jobe's curveball looked like. You know, like how fast it was coming in, where he's locating it at, because he just learned a curveball this offseason. And it's apparently very deadly. Like it's like destroying people at practice. And I'm like, well, I'd like to see this. So that's also something, you know, I don't know. You think the Tigers would have at least put this on radio because of Jobe, but damn it. Let me guess, double play? Oh, never mind. Keith was up next. My brain like completely skipped over Colt. Well, let's hope. That was a force out. They get the runner out at second base. So they take the ball, go back to second. So it'll be first and third with 2 away. Here's Spencer Torkelson. Hey, maybe Torkelson can steal back his job right now. Hit a home run or something. Only way he can take back first is if he absolutely balls out this spring. So maybe he just has a hot bat. Come on, Spenny Teat. Base hit puts us up 1. Double could put us up 2. Well, actually. Yeah, only 1. I don't think Colt Keith could score from first. What's up, Lord? Probably not Charlie Morton. He got out of it. Well, what a surprise. Torque popped out. Tiger strand a really good opportunity, and now we'll head to the bottom of the second. I'm pausing this. They don't get my ad. They don't get their ads to play. Bottom of the first, rather, coming up now. Henderson, Rutschman, and Mullins. Yeah, I mean, Keith didn't really help out much either with the ground out back to the pitcher. So, yeah, they just kind of they got the guys on, but then they stumbled again, which is pretty part and parcel for this team. Oh well. Bottom of the first, no score. Top of the order, obviously, due up here in the bottom half of the first. We'll see how Jackson Jobe and company do. Ooh, but it is a commercial break for right now. If you haven't done so, consider dropping a like. I see we're still at 6 or so. I'd appreciate it if you could help out with a like. Gets the stream going a little bit, get some more people in here. Yeah. I'd appreciate you. Nothing worse than a spring training commercial break taking a long time. It's like, come on. Either way, hopefully it's a quick inning for Jobe. Hopefully we get a nice 1, 2, 3. Nice immaculate inning even, maybe. What's more impressive, a 3-pitch inning or an immaculate inning? Where you throw like 9 strikes and no balls. Like you throw 3 pitches to each hitter and you get them out on the 3rd pitch each time. I feel like the 3-pitch inning is way better. Just in the idea that you would Trey Sweeney or Henderson popped out to Trey Sweeney, 1 away. Shortstop on shortstop violence. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Good looking out, Sean. Appreciate you. I'm sorry, Laura. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Hopefully, family finds some peace in these trying times. Never any good. Hopefully, it wasn't a bad. I don't know how to phrase this correctly. Hopefully, there's only one time when someone passes where it isn't too tragic, and that's when someone's elevated in age. Like 75, 80 plus years old. Hopefully, it was a situation like that, and it wasn't some kind of tragedy. 1 away for Rutschman. Because then you can kind of celebrate, sort of a lifelong lived, someone getting to be that old, and the passing isn't as devastating, at least in my opinion. Batter takes time. Damn, Jobe did 1 pitch, 1 out to Gunnar Henderson, got him on a pitch. But I hope everything's all good, Laura. Other than the obvious there. This is a big test. Rutschman's a pretty good hitter, but it is preseason, so it don't mean much. What's up, Garrett? Sometimes that, and sometimes it happens. Oh, and they get Rutschman swinging, so 2 away. Nice, good start. Let's see if we can get Mullins. Nice to see you again, Garrett. 2 down here, bottom of the 1st. No score. Says Jobe only has 4 pitches, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they're just not counting pitches and they're just like, well, you got an out. That's 1 pitch. And they get Mullins to line out to the center fielder, 2 away, or that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. No score, quick inning, 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah, dude, CY Jobe. That is true, though, Lore. Young, Rogers, and McKinstry. What's up, Mark? Hell yeah, let's go Tigers. I just don't understand why we keep on signing Andrew Chafin. We sign him, then get rid of him. We sign him. Well, because when you're a team, it's never a bad idea to sign veterans to like 1-year contracts, especially guys that like playing for your team, that fit your clubhouse well, that fit the culture well. He really does. He's beloved by everybody in that clubhouse. I've been good, Mark. How you been? I've been really well, enjoying my time as getting my MFA, which is quite a change. I've been teaching, which is interesting. Um, yeah, life's been interesting, I would say. But yeah, it's Young, Rogers, and McKinstry do. But yeah, the Chafin stuff is, I think, again, if the Tigers are doing well, you have a veteran that has like deep playoff experience. It's just good to have veteran pitchers. Good to have a guy that you know works well. Good to have like really good left-handed relief pitching. Veteran for the guys in the bullpen because we have a very young baseball team and a very young pitching staff. So again, Chafin's just great to have. And if we're not doing so hot, we could trade him for prospects. You know what I mean? Like that's a guaranteed move. Somebody will trade for Andrew Chafin if he's pitching well and we're not a playoff team. And that guarantees you at least some middle range prospect back. And you never know, right? We'll see with Chafin. I'd imagine he starts in like in with the Tigers, but that's kind of how I've always viewed the you sign certain veterans when you think you're not going to be quite a playoff team, and those guys have like they want to have like a weird 1 year like little like look how good I am. Think of like Mark Canha, Alex Avila the second time we signed him. Teams do it all the time, especially teams like Detroit when they're not like when they're still rebuilding, but you don't know if they're going to be decent. Like last year, where it was like they could be okay. You know, yeah. I mean, that's besides Detroit's an incredibly young team that's overall roster age is bolstered up by like 3 guys, like Javi. Oh boy, we're really out of old guys. Chafin and Kenta. Yeah, Joe, I've been doing these for like since 2019, 2018 when I started my channel. Not just how we've been doing things. I don't think it's that original. I think isn't that kind of what the meta is on YouTube nowadays? Kramer is in to pitch now for oh, that was quick. Morton only pitched an inning now in his Dean Kramer, I'm guessing. Kramer. I have no idea how to pronounce baseball names because they're always wrong. Like you could see the most obvious way to say a name and it's completely you just butcher it every single time. Young is up to bat. Like for example, if you didn't know the J was pronounced like a Y for Young, you'd be like, "Oh, Jace Jung is up," and you'd look like an idiot, and everyone would be like, "Well, it's actually Young," and you'd be like, come on." Or the Lau last name, Low, Lowe. There's like 4 different ways you can say that last name, and like 3 of them are on the same team. Jace Young grounds out 1 away. I'm not kidding. There's Lowe, Lowy, and Low. Who's up against Jace Young right now? I know it's Young. Vierling is kind of in it, I would have to imagine, but Vierling also is like our super utility player, so I'm leaning Jace Young. He's my I hope he wins the job. I think he should be the guy. Because I really like him, and I think he very much plays like his brother. Oh, Ibanez. Yeah, I don't want Andy to be a regular starter. I don't know. I'd rather have Jace. If he's like a little bit like his brother, I really do believe Jace is going to be a really fun player to watch. Nathaniel, there's nothing more pure than spring training baseball, and no one really understands it because you only got to watch 6 innings and then the game is over. unless you really want to know how your team's backups look for some reason in the AAA team, or like you're very promising, like actually they're not the promising guys. They're like the guys that are like, yeah, we don't know what about these guys. What about them? I don't know. The 6th inning and later, and after the first 3 at bats, the game becomes a bit of a yeah, like Young, or they can always pick up Arenado. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they really need to go get Nolan, I suppose. But I think Young is going to have a spring, like a really good spring. He's already had a good spring. He's playing good third base. His numbers are pretty good at the plate. He's been getting a lot of hits. He's got a double, I believe. I think he has 2 doubles already. Yeah, he hit 2 doubles in that first spring training game, or in the second one. But the sort of I like what I'm seeing out of Young already. And again, if he's anything like his brother, we have a potential really good player on our hands. Damn it, Rogers just struck out 2 away. Grayson Rodriguez first, Zach Eflin second, Morton third. Okay, that's what you're thinking, Laura. I know you don't pay much attention to college sports, but did you hear Michigan State college baseball is ranked 23 for the first time? Wow, good for Michigan State basketball. That's pretty crazy. I stopped following since 2017 and 2018 because of March Madness and spring holiday, but you might just get me back into it. I feel you. No, there's a lot more things going on in like this time of year than to like watch spring training baseball. First one next week, Mardi Gras, I think, is the last one, Passover or Easter. Oh yeah, that's coming all up, isn't it? Oh shit, we got a hit. It looks like McKinstry just got a hit, maybe a single, maybe a double. We'll never know. Actually, we'll know in like 30 seconds. Let's see. We got an in-play, no out. One of the best feelings in sports, other than in-play runs. Oh, that's a single. All right. Here's the 9-hitter, Ben Malgiri. I don't know anything about this guy. Torque needs a position. They can always try him at third. I thought he was a third. I thought he was a third baseman by trade, but I guess he's not a very good third baseman. And the thing is, it's like if he could start hitting, he's our first baseman because he's an excellent fielder. He's our best fielding first baseman in the organization. And it's probably not really close. What's up, Amir? How's it going, man? I don't know. Torque, it's all about the bat with Torque. If we can't get him hitting, oh shit, in play runs. I think Malgiri might have just hit a home run. That's what they have on the depth chart. That makes sense, Laura. I'm going to get wasted at some bar with some friends. No interest in going to New Orleans. Yeah, that's the best part about Mardi Gras and all that stuff is you can just do it at home. Like, yeah, Detroit just hit a home run. Ben Malgiri just hit a home run off Kremer. So hell yeah, we're up 2-0. Yeah, I'm surprised, Amir. I thought like a team like Detroit was going to get desperate. Boston was going to trade for him, but then they got Bregman. I guess Detroit's just not interested. But yeah, Nathaniel, you don't got to go all the way to New Orleans to have a good time for like this time of year, like the Mardi Gras, your St. Patrick's Day, Passovers, and all that. Anyway, 2 outs though. Tigers get 2 on a 2-run shot by Malgiri. Here's Trey Sweeney. Oh, he has a no trade clause. Oh yeah, well, good luck then. That's a bit tough. Let's see what Trey Sweeney does. This guy's got to play a little bit better so we feel confident in getting rid of Javi Baez. Yeah, it's preseason, Darrell. I don't know why I read your name like that. I've never done that before. I was just being quick. Oh, and Trey Sweeney struck out swinging. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Tigers on a 2-run homer by Ben Malgiri. Malgiri, however you say his last name, by Ben. And yeah, 2-0. Bottom of the second. We'll see O'Hearn, O'Neill, and Kjerstad. I think I read that somewhere that you could probably play Javi at third. And I was always wondering why you can't, but does he not range well to his right? No, he does. He ranges really well all over. That's like his thing, is like he's a machine. Yeah, that's I think he refuses to not play shortstop, and it's like to be fair to Javi, there is zero reason to move him from the shortstop position. Like when he's actually playing shortstop, he's probably one of the best 3 defensive shortstops in the game. There's not much you can't really beat the guy. Oh yeah, it's fun to win spring training games. It's just the problem, Mark, is if Javi's hitting, you want him playing shortstop because he's like literally one of the best in the game at it. Unless like, you know, like McGonagall is really just like a god, or like, he's not. He's probably going to be a second baseman. Like Brent Rayner is too young, and he's probably going to be our shortstop one day, but that's like 2 years now. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I think they like Jace Young at third base, if I'm being real honest. And I think they also like that they can just use Matt Vierling over there as a platoon situation if they don't want to play Young. I mean, we can. I mean, there is an argument to be made for the Tigers. By the way, we're just waiting for the bottom of the second here. O'Hearn, O'Neill, and Kjerstad due up. We'll probably still see Jackson Jobe. Yeah, he's pitching again. It is Sugano versus Falter. Oh, good luck. Yeah, I was killing it, Darrell. I almost just did it again, man. I just almost had the worst day. Yeah, that no trade sucks. Because you guys probably would have traded him if he didn't have that no trade. He'd have been dealt months ago. I think Sweeney if he hits, he should be at short. 100%. Between Sweeney and Baez, I'd prefer to go with Sweeney because again, it kind of plays into this idea that I have about this team and team building in general. I'm not exactly like pro adding veterans through free agency except pitching. Especially when you have a team like Detroit who's got like a top 3 ranked farm system. By the way, they got O'Hearn to fly out one away. A top ranked farm system, a bunch of like very, very like MLB ready young talent that is producing already, that produced for you last season. Like we got rid of all those crappy veterans last year. Like Mark Canha, Javi Baez got hurt, unfortunately. And like literally we got rid of all the veterans and then we went on a historic run to the playoffs. Literally no team has ever done what did last year. We were the first ever team to do that. Like as bad as we were, we turned it around. We went incredibly young. We just kind of went with the young guys and we put ourselves into the playoffs. We swept the Astros, ended their little streak, and we were 1 game away from an ALCS appearance. And that was going young. We just didn't have the veterans. And I think there's something to this team sticking with what we have and building and allowing that to develop. I think we've built a very good baseball team. It just has to grow up. And I think that's the logic of the team now. So keep everybody around. Like they better pay Skubal. If they don't, we're fucked. We're going to be bad again. Like paying Skubal, because again, he's a Boris guy. He was never going to sign early unless we completely overpaid him. Technically, it's smarter to deal with Scott Boras like this. Let your player get to the end of the contract because no matter what you're overpaid, like you'll get a fairer deal if you wait for Skubal to play through this year than you would have if we would have signed. Like in order to sign him, it would have been like a $300 million price tag. You'll probably get like a 6 or 7 year deal out of Skubal for about 280, 250. Like it's going to be a better deal for the Tigers having waited. It's going to be a little bit more money, but it'll be less. It'll make sense. You of course you offer it, but like, hey, we're not really fucking around with extending a Skubal, a Boris client early. It's not a good idea. They walked Tyler O'Neill 1 on, 1 out. Yeah, Skubal pitches tomorrow. And of course, I can't stream the fucking game. Tomorrow is one of the days I just can't stream. I just have to take the whole day off. I'm so busy on Wednesdays. I've got class. I've got to teach. I've got shit to do between my class and teaching. So stupid. Not really. I enjoy it, but shit. Well, looks like it's 2-2. Kjerstad has just hit a 2-run homer by the looks of it. I blame you, Lord. Game was going so much better before that home run just happened. Hey, we're up at 11 likes. I appreciate everybody. If you haven't dropped one yet, consider doing so. Helps us out. Gets us closer to the like goal 20. Really, we don't have a like goal for a spring training game, but I appreciate all the likes. We try to get to about 20. Damn, dude. That sucks. Kerstad just teed off on us. You know Sean's all excited right now. He's like, yay! Kerstad? Yeah, I just pretend the J isn't there. If I was to spell Kerstad's name, I'd spell it correctly. Kerstad. Because I know how to spell. I don't know what's up with his parents. Were they alcoholics or anything like that, Sean? Why do they have that pretend letter in their name? I bully people with silent letters in their names. I'm a bully about that. I don't play that shit. Make them all pronounceable or get them out of there. I like how serious I come across when I talk about this. But I do hate silent letters. If I was made president, I'd get rid of I would get rid of all silent letters in the English language. Yeah, I got some decent ones. I've been on a dry spell pulling cards lately though, so I haven't really been buying them. And every time I go to Target, all the fucking prism boxes are gone, dude. I have to like go there Friday morning and grab one of the Panini Prisms because we have one of the rare Targets that actually gets the Panini Prism like booster boxes that have like 24 cards in them for like $24, so $1 a card. Which again, with those Prism boxes, you can get some wild pulls out of them. But yeah, I haven't been able to get any. Thursday night? I think so. I should be able to stream. Oh, is our game on Thursday night? Yeah, if it's nighttime, 100%. Friday I can't stream because I'm busy that evening. Well, maybe in the afternoon I can. Friday night I can't though. All right, Tigers give up 2 on a solo homer. Both teams hit 2 home runs. Lariano just grounded out for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's a 2-2 game. Top of the 3rd, we'll see Green, we'll see Carpenter, and we'll see Keith for the Tigers. So Green, Carpenter, Keith, top of the 3rd, 2-2 game. Orioles have just 1 hit, but the 1 hit is a solo homer. Or, well, 2-run homer, rather. Like, how'd they get the other run? They just... Umps felt bad. Anyway, this is a very odd game because they're not giving us the pitch-by-pitch play. So it's been an interesting game to keep people up to date on. I basically just have to wait for like the action to occur. I hate silent letters as a kid. I had trouble spelling. Yeah, they're stupid. They mess people up. Hold on, I'll grab my really good rare cards. They're right in front of me. All right. I did find like Panini packs. I did pull this really nice Eric Dickerson. It's got like a cool border from Panini. That's pretty sweet. I've got this I've got a like a really cool rookie card from Panini Contenders, and you'll see who the player is. Some guy named Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a rookie ticket card with like a merchandise on it. I think that could be pretty pricey one day. I've got a really, really cool Puka Nacua rookie card that's got like all these like blasters and like cool designs on them. You can kind of see it. It's like it's all super fancy. Got a O'Neal Cruz rookie card, pretty cool. It's like rookie of the year favorites. That's pretty sweet. Roberto Campos, Julio Rodriguez. Like I got a prospect Julio Rodriguez. Woo. I have a numbered Marcelo Meyer, a 74 out of 99. Like I have a very rare Marcelo Meyer prospect card, but I don't know if this motherfucker is actually going to become any good. Like damn you, Marcelo. I've got a Chris Bryant card that's numbered, but they made 2,000 of them, so it's not that rare. But like, I've got like a candy cane Chris Bryant card. It's numbered. Marcelo Meyer, he's like a really good shortstop prospect for the Red Sox. The Tigers almost drafted him, but we drafted, I believe, Casey Mize instead. Riley Green is up to bat. I got an Alec Boehm rated rookie card. That's pretty nice. I've got a Joe Burrow Red Hot Rookies rookie card. Boom. That's probably going to be worth some money down the road, but there's a lot of those. I've got a Nick Bosa card. I've got a Justin Herbert year 1 Rookies and Stars rookie card. Boom. And it's got like merchandise on it. So those are always like super cool to get. I've got 2 more rookie cards of Justin Herbert. One's a Rookies and Stars, and the other one's Panini Select. I got 2 more with Justin. I was on a run for a while. This is all 1 year of cards basically. Got this really cool Christian McCaffrey card. I don't think it's worth anything. I thought it looked dope. And then I got a Pat Fryermuth rookie card. That's kind of like the Puka Nacua one. And Riley Green draws a walk. Those are all my good ones, I would say. I have some other good ones, but these are all the ones that are worth like being in like cases and stuff like that. The rest of them can just sit in big ass piles. Some of them might drop value one day, depending on like Hall of Fame stuff and all that. Yeah, I think that Amon-Ra one is like fucking money, dude. I think the numbered Marcelo Meyer one could be pretty good. Like if Marcelo becomes like a really good shortstop in the MLB and gets to like the Hall of Fame, since I have his prospect numbered rookie card for him. Again, it's not even a rookie card; it's his prospect card. Because Bowman will release like prospect cards, which are, you know how rare those could be, depending on like what the player becomes. I got to get some tops soon. Baseball cards are about to. I think they just released the first series of tops for this year already, or they're all at the end of last year, which means I could probably get some Chrome for pretty cheap. Pickoff attempt at first doesn't look like anything happened. 1 on, nobody out, top of the 3rd. I was just thinking like I might go grab some like tops, see what I can get out of some baseball cards. Yeah, I like them too because again, like because like they're a lot easier to get like super rare like editions of minor leaguers for some reason, and it's like that shouldn't be a thing because like Bowman is very generous about that. Because like you'll like get like a fucking Jackson Jobe in like the year he got drafted, and it'll be like 1 of 5, and you'll be like, I shouldn't have this, and it's like got his autograph and like a thing on there, and it's like he's just like a rookie like this, and it's like, or not even a rookie, he's like a prospect. You're like, if he wins a singular Cy Young award, this card is worth thousands of dollars. Like if Marcelo Mayer turns into a quality like all-star shortstop, that card will be worth hundreds of dollars. Kerry Carpenter picks up a hit. So Kerry Carpenter 2 hits today. He's 2 for 2. Yeah. To be fair, though, Panini kills it with football cards. You used to have 3 different players in the NFL. What do you mean 3 different players? Like 3 different players' cards? I don't know. Panini just doesn't make great baseball cards either. I don't think they have a license, but I'm sure they would. It's just, yeah, them Panini cards, no matter what edition of Panini, like contenders, rookies and stars, draft picks. God, there's so many for Panini. Prism is the crown jewel of fucking sports cards. Contender, yeah, I already did that. Yeah, like so many good ones. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't. Like, it's one of them things where you're like, why the hell are they not in baseball? Why is it only tops for baseball and Bowman? To be fair, though, Bowman is also very good at making cards, so it kind of makes sense. Yes, they have tops in Bowman. That's probably what it is. They probably aren't allowed to because of like the deal with Bowman or something. And I think baseball also has like a third one they do business with too. Topps Bowman. Yeah, I think Old Fleer. Yeah, I think Old Fleer also does baseball too. Man, the Panini boxes used to like, you know what's crazy? Prior to COVID, hey, what's up, Lifelong? Prior to COVID, I used to be able to go to the store and pick up a box. Like it might even have been like jumbo boxes for like $25 of like 60 Panini cards. It's so stupid, man. Like I don't think people realize how bad this hobby got jacked up. Like you used to be able to go to Walmart, Target, go to the card section. There'd be a million boxes of cards. I'm talking like you'd be like, all right, let's see. I have my pick of the litter of what Panini jumbo box I want. I'm gonna grab this one, and it's only like $26. They're like basically going, you can take more than one. We don't like. We need to sell these. Nobody buys these. Colt Keith got out. Hopefully, it's not a double play. It's so silly how expensive these cards have gotten. Now, in order to buy those jumbo boxes, I seen them at Target yesterday. First time in a long time. Colt Keith flies out to the center fielder. Riley Green advances over to third. So it's first and third, one away. Spencer Torkelson. Just like the first inning. Let's see if the Tigers can cash in a run, though. Now it's like $64 for them jumbo boxes. And it's like, that's like $1 a card now. And again, like there is some logic to like the cards are worth they're selling for more now. Like their actual value in there is like potentially very high. Like if you pull a numbered card out, like you're looking at hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on who you pulled. Shitty business people starting hobby shops and selling nothing but retail from Walmart and Target. Yeah, and it just ruined the pricing. They just go to Walmart and buy them all. Basically what they're doing with Pokemon now. Hate it. I hate it so much. You bought a hobby box for $89, dude. See, and that's so. Did you get anything good at least? Colin, they have nothing on. Like it's not on radio, TV. Like there's limited actual like broadcast data back to us. Like, we're not even getting a pitch-by-pitch breakdown. Torque just got out. Son of a bitch. Hopefully, it's not a bad out, though. Please don't double out, Torque. He didn't get a run in, so that's never a good sign. Man, what a bust. He really has to get it going, man, because that's a tremendous bust. He lined out. All right, at least nobody got doubled up. It's brutal. I get why they don't tell. Yeah, I 100% I agree. The radio, I have no idea why they don't do that. But TV, it's like, yeah, we get that, but it's like, dude, you're a radio guy. You should be like warming up for the regular season or something. Most of you don't do anything but baseball. I got all the rookie cards, but I got a shitty auto that I traded for more cards. Oh, that sucks. At least you got something out of the 89. But I swear, if you look like 7 years ago, those Topps boxes used to be like $50. I could be wrong about that, though. Top baseball cards have always kind of been, no, because used to, them 67 card boxes used to be like $10. They The funny part, a few years ago, buy like 3 boxes of Topps 1989 boxes to try to pull a Barry Sanders rookie year. I had to spend around 100, and then I said, "Fuck it, I'll just buy it." Oh, you just bought the cards. I did get like 5 Spielmans though. I wish I pulled the Barry, but still. Oh, you just bought the Barry. Oh, that works. They walked Jace Young, so now it'll be runners at first, second, and third. So bases loaded for Jake Rogers. My hometown hobby shop shut down. I think the owner passed away. It was the best comic book. Oh, that sucks. I hate when that happens, man. The hobby's dead, and people like that are like the good ones are all phasing out. Hopefully, it like levels out here pretty soon. I think it's starting to die out a little bit. People still go crazy and buy like a billion of them when they see them. But I think sports cards are starting to like stable out slowly. 1990, a box of tops was 15. Yeah, I was gonna say that adds about up. Like the hobby boxes were about 15. That adds, because again that adds with me about like 10, 15 years later for myself, being right about $25. And Roger strikes out, son of a bitch. Bottom of the third, 2-2. You have AJ Brown, Miko Hardman, and Ben Sloronic. Are those pretty? You have pretty good cards. My best pull probably ever in terms of like money I made, but I also lost money because I held it for too long. Do you all remember Yerman Mercedes, the catcher for the White Sox? That rookie catcher who like exploded into the scene for like 3 months of the 2021 season, I want to say. I bought literally like a $5 10-pack from like Walmart. And I'm not even lying a little bit. Yeah. So you might have bought. I hope you didn't buy one from me. I bought a pack and I popped it open and I was going through. I was like, oh, nothing in here. And then I like see a black card and it's just this blacked out like, and all there is like this like silhouetted version of Yerman Mercedes standing there with the bat, and it was like 4 of 25. I had pulled probably one of the, and it was like super hologram. It was like one of the nicest cards, literally probably the nicest card I've ever seen. It was like perfectly centered and everything. Like it probably would have gotten a very high, like 9, like ish, if I would have sent it in. Even the person who winded up bought it even sent me a message back when they got it. They're like, this is even better shape than you described. Holy shit. I don't even remember if they went and got it rated, because I sold it to them for about $350. The initial price I was looking at, they were going for about $700-800. However, I went on vacation and wanted to wait, but that like Yerman started to slide when I went on vacation. So when I got back, I had to hurry up and sell that motherfucker. Then I sold it, and then like a month later, that guy was out of the league. One of the greatest cons of my life. I'm still up on my sports card buying because of that. I'm at a positive still because of one sell. So like, I'm pretty close to being not able to. Oh, that's a hit. So Jackson Holiday gets a base hit. Single to the third baseman. Don't like to see that. But yeah, that was my best pull, was Yerman Mercedes. No, I can't stream this entire game. I'm going to leave probably once both teams start pulling all their good players. Because, I mean, there's a reality to like spring training games in that like they don't matter after the starters leave. Because like it could be a game like the Tigers-Yankees where the Yankees dominated the Tigers starters and then the backups came in and the Tigers won the game. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. That's how that happened. I keep all the boxes. I had 1989 Topps boxes and 2 1990 Fleer and 1983 Bowman. Yeah, they're cool. Like the old hobby boxes, you never know what you're going to get. Oh, they caught Jackson Holiday stealing. What a terrible idea to run on Jake Rogers. One sec, my nose is bothering the shit out of me. The weather's starting to change, so my nose has been fucking retarded lately. 2 away now after they get Henderson to ground out, and they caught Holiday stealing. There's nothing worse than. Does anyone else have that issue when it like when it goes from a weather extreme where it's like really cold, then it like jumps to heat, or like when it goes from like decent weather to really cold? Does anyone else get like really weird nose problems? Like my nose itches so bad. And it's like the kind of like weird itch where it's really hard to ignore. But like if you're able to do it, it stops. But you're like never able to like stop it. Yeah, and it's like I don't have allergies. It's just like the immediate allergy. I don't know what it's called. It's allergies, right? But they stop after like a day or two. Well, it's probably more like a week. Once I'm adjusted, they go away. The checklist card, because back when they had them, people. Oh, the checklist. Oh, they're really worth money? I didn't know that. So 1 on, they Rutschman hits a single. For by the way, Kiter Montero is the pitcher. Apparently, they switched pitchers to Kiter. Nice to see Mr. Montero back in there. He's got 2 down, runner at first. For Cedric Mullins, rather. All right, that should hold me over for a minute. Yeah, they don't make checklists anymore. I wish they did. That's kind of cool that those are like a big thing. That'll be a third out of the inning, it looks like. You've been sneezing and running nose. Sorry, Laura. That sounds like you got some allergies a little bit. You might have a cold. Looks like a line out, so we'll head to the top of the 4th. We have a 2-2 game here, basically still knotted up. Tigers 5 hits, Orioles 3. McKinstry, Malgiri, and Sweeney do up. McKinstry and Malgiri, I don't know how to say his name, were the 2 players kind of tied up in the 2 runs produced, and then we're at the top of the order with Sweeney. So I also do have a harder out by 3 o'clock because again I have stuff I gotta go deal with this afternoon. Basically from like 4 to 6, I'm pretty busy. Man, I'm hoping this is a good year for the Tigers. Last year was really fun though. I think last year might have been one of the funnest years in baseball I've ever had. Outside of when we were just destroying everybody. What's up, Tiger Town? Going pretty good. Chilling. Loving the fact that it's 50 degrees almost. Waiting for this game to get to the 6th inning because I got stuff to do. And they screwed us, and we don't get like the greatest broadcast. But Sir Anthony Dominguez is in the pitch, so Dominguez is in the pitch for the Orioles against McKinstry, Magiri, and Sweeney. Every morning you open up your window, you can get some fresh air. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's really nice. 50 degrees in February feels like 70 degrees. It's really good. But I'm also a genius, and I know not to treat it like it's actually that warm, or else you get colds really easy that way. Because it's still cold, technically. Oh yeah, Kevin. Just don't go too crazy. Don't spend up all your money. Yeah, maybe some point. I mean, you could always just like take a video of all your cards. Do you get your cards graded, Kevin? Oh, great. He got hurt. I didn't even know he was hurt. What did he mess up? Yeah, it looks like Kerstad tagged him. You need to live in a different tax bracket to get. Oh, yeah, that's true. Getting your cards graded now is specifically reserved for YouTube hobbyists and fucking content creators or rich people who own shops. True. Plus, like, there's, everyone's trying to get their shit graded. Right upper arm inflation. Oh, that's not that bad. Even like the left arm, so it's not even as troubling. I don't know why. I was thinking about grading my Brett Favre rookie card. That's pretty good. Going to 66 degrees. Damn, that's really warm. You're not that much warmer than us right now. It looks like McKinstry's out one away. The Kerstad trade. I remember that. Remember last year when they thought we were going to trade Scoop all the way for like half the Orioles team? And I was like, yeah, that's just not going to happen. There's no way that anybody's going to give up enough to get Tarek Skubal. And people kept trying to tell me, I'm like, what trade do you think? I was like, what do you mean? I remember fighting with a lot of people when I kept trying to tell people that Skubal was completely untradeable. And if they're like, again, and if you did trade him, you would have had to get such a crazy return. Yeah, on the west side. Pretty nice out here. Moved here in August. End of July, August. One of those two. I think it was August 5th. One away for Mal Geary, who has a 2-run shot in this game. 2-2 is the score here in the top of the fourth. Yeah, I loved being in Mount Pleasant. It was one of and Mal Geary strikes out 2 away. Okay, I know where that's at. Yeah. I'm like in a college town still where I'm at, but it's more like a city now. Just because like the city's a big ass city, but it has a college in it. Mount Pleasant where I was at for like 9 years. It's a really great place. Spent a lot of time in Mount Pleasant. I'd still be there if I hadn't gotten into MFA program. Working at the Target. So roughly in that area. Probably like 40 minutes south of the Grand Valley area. And like the Grand Rapids area in general. I guess south, right? Yeah, because we're like right on the water. 40 miles, 50 miles. Nice. I'm a little bit south of Grand Rapids. Tomorrow will be 69 degrees. Nice. It's a really cool temperature. Top of the order here, it's Sweeney up to bat. He's 0 for 2. Yeah, a couple of my friends went to Oakland University back in 2011, 2010. I remember going over there when it was like, I don't even think they had the football club yet. Like it was still like a thing they were like thinking about adding. I believe I graduated in the Oakland. Yeah, I graduated at Oakland University because I went to Holly High School. So like we held our graduation at Oakland University, so I graduated there. And then went to Mount Pleasant. Now where I'm at. Where's Howard City? You have a Deshaun Watson patch? Oh no, is it a really nice one? Yeah, Oakland University's like exploded in the last 10 years. Greg Camp. Who's Greg Camp? Where's Howard City by? I'm sorry. If it's on the west side of the state, I'm still very new to this side of the state. Trey Sweeney drew a walk, so that's always really nice. Now up is Riley Green. By the way, you basketball coach? Oh, Oakland University. Got it. I thought he was good. Oh, Riley Green might have just hit a home run. I thought he was like a really good basketball coach, or it's like he did a good job of like establishing the team, but now it's time to pass the reins. 30 minutes north of Grand Rapids. See, that's why I didn't know where it was at, because I'm not used to being out this way. I've never been that high west. Yeah, Riley Green just hit a 2-run homer, so now it's 4-2 Tigers. Let's go, Riley. Last year they upset Kentucky in the March Madness. Yeah, it's just yeah, it was really nice to see like Little Oakland University actually doing big things. You think it's a rookie one? Ooh. Damn, Kevin. That's a rough one to have. I would hold on to that still, though. The the Deshaun Watson one. Yeah, he built quite a dynasty for himself over there at Oakland. But he's got him to where he's got him to, but it's like, hey man, maybe now it's time to pick your successor, let the next guy come in, a little bit younger of a coach. Because again, the coaches deserve a ton of credit for that school, for the work that they've put into like expanding that school from what it was. It's like it's almost on par. No, it's not. What big school in the state is it almost on par? Like Eastern, kinda. Like Eastern ain't good at any sports, right? Because they're like the academic school. Since the 84-85. Yeah, that's what I mean, Dragon fan. It's like, and he's got him to this point. It's probably time to try to pass it on. Yeah, I'd say Eastern's the shitty one. I'd say they're just about as good as Eastern. Like, Eastern probably... Grand Valley might fucking smoke them. Like, I think Grand Valley would dominate Oakland at every single sport. That's the worst one to choose. I do have a big Aaron Dobson Patriots rookie pad. That's a pretty cool one. Dominguez is 30. He's getting old. We got one on. So Kerry Carpenter has another base hit. He's 3 for 3 today. Nice to see Kerry coming along, warming right up. Here's Colt Keith. He could use a hit. He's 0 for 2 today. By the way, these are most likely these people's last at bats. I'm surprised Carpenter's staying in the game. I would say Saginaw Valley and Grand Valley State are two schools that probably are the worst examples to use as like a comparison, because they're like D2 and D3 powerhouses. I'll look after the game, Kevin. So in my head, it's like the two worst. Like at least Grand Valley is like the worst sports team to use. And even Saginaw Valley has moments where they like shoot up and aren't terrible. But all the people that Saginaw Valley's kind of fallen, but like Grand Valley still, yeah, Durrell. I remember. Saginaw Valley used to be like a legitimately good school, but like now it's all kind of just Grand Valley. Grand Valley should be D1, but like they're too small. It's like they're just dominating and bullying schools they have no business playing anymore. What's up, Wade? What's up, Wade? Well, I'm mainly just talking about D1 schools. Like I wouldn't like talk about like the Upper Peninsula schools, because unless it's hockey, like most of those schools aren't fair to talk about. Oh yeah, you almost got to go to work. That sucks. What time? 3:00? Yeah, I was gonna say like in hockey, it's hilarious. Oh, basketball, football, yeah. Football, Grand Valley is really good, but basketball, not so much. And basketball, Saginaw Valley tends to be pretty solid usually. Wait, really? Oh, so the sports that matter are D2. Got it. Okay, Kevin. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Tigers do take a 4-2 lead on the Riley Green homer. I was just about to bring up that fun fact that Matthew Judon went to Grand Valley. Decent in football and baseball, but Saginaw Valley did have football and NFL. His name was Jeff Heath, played for Cowboys, Raiders, and Saints. Yep. And then Matthew Judon went to Grand Valley. Well, Grand Valley does produce NFL players, like shocking, or like they produce a lot of guys that transfer to other Division I schools now. Isn't like shockingly like Western Michigan really close to being the #1 ranked hockey team in the NCAA? They're like #3. It's like, oh, I didn't know that the Western was that good at hockey. O'Hairn, O'Neill, Kerstad. Seems like Western's on a upward trajectory with their sports teams, though. You know what it is, right? It's NIL. I think the school has a lot of very wealthy donors. Yeah, Wade. Yep. Really good at football usually. Who's the biggest hockey fan? I have no idea. The whole school loves hockey. It's Michigan. There's no way to know. He's ranked 4. That's insane, dude. There's no well, it's like it's almost funny because it's like only in hockey would you find schools like Western Michigan or like Michigan Tech or like Massachusetts Institute of Technology ranked in like the top 10 in hockey. It's like, what the fuck is this? Or like Sault Ste. University. It's like they're a D1 school. It's like, no, only for hockey. We let all of these weird Upper Peninsula schools play D1 hockey and they kicked the shit out of everybody. Like, yeah, when Finlandia used to exist, we just would let Finlandia go like to 23 all the time, and they just basically paid their school with hockey money. O'Hairn grounds out 1 away. I'm not kidding, by the way. Like St. Lawrence University is typically always playing in like the NCAA Division I men's hockey tournament. You'd be like, wait, St. Lawrence? That tiny little school up in the UP? It's like, yeah, they're really good at hockey. You do have a Calvin Johnson and Herbert Moore and a Matthew Stafford and Slay. Yeah, those are all really good rookie cards. Those are all the rookie cards you have, Kevin? Clarkson. I'm guessing it's probably it's either some New York. It's going to be an upper part of the country team. It's like either some small team in Michigan, Minnesota, maybe Wisconsin. They're not that serious about Wisconsin. Oh yeah, they are. Wisconsin, the western part of New York, like Wade said, Pennsylvania, kinda, the northern part of Ohio. Dylan Carlson is into. Oh yeah, they're starting to pull starters. That's what. Yeah, we've there's been one mock draft for us done. It's actually one of the few good, well viewed videos on this channel in a while. Where is it? How far was my fucking mock draft? Oh, my way too early mock draft was around a month ago. You have to scroll down and you'll see it. It's the dirty mock. Not 0.0. Link your Discord. Yeah, I'll drop it. Just a general rule: don't tag at everybody and like no porn. You'll get kicked right out. Mainly because I don't care if people are like, you know what I mean, people use like hang out. It's just I don't really want to deal with like the porn shit. And I'm pretty sure there are people under the age of 18, so I don't want to deal with all that. Well, I mean, you know, some Discords are full of like 18 only people. Like some Discords only have adults and only allow adults in, so like people posting like titties and shit isn't really a big deal. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd that do that? Hold on a minute. hold on. I don't. Well, that was obnoxious. Why it just did that? All right, let me try this now. Oh, really? It's not gonna copy. Okay, that's cool. Why is it? What the fuck? Don't. It's like legitimately just copying the word out. That's really gay that it is doing that for some fucking stupid reason. Disable then. Go away. Hold on. I'll answer that question in a second. I'm trying to. There we go. Jesus fucking Christ. God, Discord's so stupid. Do you think? I think we should be playoff favorites this year. We should make the playoffs. Winning the division, I'm not 100% on. They strike out Kerstad 2 away. Runner at first, 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know why it was doing that to me. But yeah, feel free to join. Everyone's welcome to chat and everything. Oh, those are cool, Kevin, by the way. Yeah, plus, I just don't want to fucking... Not every place on the internet needs to be full of porn and disgusting shit. But yeah, it's pretty dead in there. If I'm being honest, there hasn't been a lot of action lately, but, we're trying to build it back out. There's a lot of people in there. It's just everyone's pretty quiet lately. Urias is up. Urias, sorry. Without winning the division. Yeah, I think the Tigers should win anywhere from 88 to 91 games, like, somewhere in that weird range. But I don't know if that's enough to win a division, personally. Especially with, like, Cleveland, Kansas City. The Twins shouldn't fucking be as bad as they were to end last year. So I would imagine most of the teams in the division are going to be solid this year. Even Chicago should be slightly better. The American League in general got a little bit better this offseason. I feel like Boston improved. The Yankees they got even better. Maybe, I don't know. Well, we should be able to make the playoffs. Especially after last season. Like, it's either we're a fluky team that shouldn't have did what we did, and it's like, nah, well, damn, at least we'll never not have the end of last year. Or like that was a sign of like a very young, talented team that just kind of clicked. Finally. Let's just hope it was the latter, right? Because again, if it was a fluke, you don't sweep the Astros, in my opinion. And they, that's a base hit. They got 2 on, 2 out. Yeah, they just added so much again, though. They added like Bellinger. I know he's nowhere near it, but like Bellinger and a couple other guys. Like, that's really solid. You have wood from the Titanic. That's pretty cool. How'd you wind up getting some wood from the Titanic? Is it just like a family heirloom? It's like, well, my grandpa left. He was on it, and he just left. He got off the ship and took some wood from it. Like, damn. It's like that's probably one of the few ways you get something. Oh, you bought it. How did they get the piece of wood? Didn't it sink? I guess not all of it might have sunk. That must have been expensive, like $100 for a small piece of wood. Top of the 5th coming up. Torkelson, Young, and Rogers. True. They've pretty much recovered a lot of that. You just go down there and bust some shit off. I suppose. Yeah, pretty cool thing to own. I'd make up a story, Kevin. Yeah, I don't go in the ocean. That's for the water people. When it sank, wood float up, and people took... You spent about 100? Yeah, that's about what I thought it would cost. To get Josh Turner? Yeah, I really wanted the Tigers to go for a player like that. But again, the issue with that is we're like so set at the DH and outfield position. We have a logjam. Like, we may at some point have to make a really shitty decision on one of these outfielders because Max Clark is going to have to come up and play. And we have sort of a log jam. You have Parker, you've got Carey, you've got Riley, and then you've also got young Max. Jace Young. Yeah, Jace should be good. If he's anything like Josh, he should be like we have a really solid player coming. Just say like they survived the Titanic and now they got the wood for it. So the Tigers really don't need that specific position to be filled. And like if DH, it's like, well, Carey's probably our DH. Because at some point you're going to have to move either Parker over to right field or put Max in right field. And then Riley, obviously, out and left. Or I guess Riley could become the DH. You know, he's more of a liability. I don't know. Whoever the bigger liability is, Riley's a very good fielder, but the problem is that fucking idiot gets hurt a lot. Yeah, probably like next year. And that's what I mean. Like we don't need to be signing outfielders because we have a very talented young outfielder coming up. And we've already got our 3 best players are outfielders. You know what I mean? And technically Matt Vierling's one of our best players too, and he's an outfielder. Oh boy. Yeah, the Phillies are starting to pull starters. I'll watch through the 6th inning while the Tigers last at bat in the top of the 6th, and then I'm out of here. Just as like a general heads up, when I do stream these, I'll watch through 6 innings, but I don't watch or like the last Tigers at bat, whenever that is, whichever comes first. If it's top of the 6th, we stop there. Bottom of the 6th, we'll stop there. But I don't like watching like the backups play each other. Like when it's like Roberto Campos pitching off some guy who I'll never see the name of again. You had a lot of books on the Titanic. I was a Titanic nerd as a kid. That's pretty cool. The only thing that interests me about the Titanic is how there was a book written about the sinking of a ship. I think it was called the Titanic in the story, and then it happened like a few years later. That's to me the most interesting thing that's about am I right about that, Kevin? You probably know about what I'm talking about, right? There was like this novel written about making a giant cruise ship and it hit an iceberg and then it sunk, and then that actually happened. It's just it's a weird Spencer Torkelson gets a base hit. One on. Yeah, like I think it was called the SS Titanic too. It was the same name. A little bit of fun history for you. I feel like everybody knows that though. Everyone's like, yeah, we heard we know that. But I do think that's the most interesting part about the Titanic stuff, because the rest of it's just kind of like, oh, they hit a giant fucking thing of ice. Yeah. And they didn't put enough preservers on it. Well, like if you put a few thousand more rafts, that whole thing is just, damn, that whole big ship just sunk. Banya struck out one away. Here's Jake Rogers. But I also got to get going because I have like time stuff to do today. I've got things going, Dean. Anyway, we're just kind of waiting along here, seeing what old Jake Rogers does. It's gonna make Orioles fans sick when we see another 2-run homer here. We got to speak it into existence, really. I ran out of things to talk about. I didn't even realize I just kind of like stopped talking there for a second. I was like, damn. For sure. That makes. Yeah, there had to be some shit going on. Rogers struck out again. That's three times. Because there's a lefty and pitching, they're going to bring in Jones to bat for McKinstry. Jahmai Jones. Hey, by the way, thank you to everyone who's left a like. We're at 18, 2 away from 20. Kind of a light goal thing. See if we can hit it. Be cool if we can. Two down, top of the first. If Jones gets a hit and Malagary bats, they're going to pull all the starters in between innings. Yeah, I like that. I like seeing Chafin get re-signed. I hope he's still useful. He's just getting a little old now, so I'm like, But if we can get what we got out of him last year, that'd be really nice. This year, it doesn't feel like we signed him to trade him, though. It sounds like we signed him because we need a legitimately like good veteran arm just to kind of be around and as a guiding force. Always good to have more good bullpen, especially from the thrown from the left side. Never have too many good lefties. Especially for the way that our coach seems to like to do his relief pitching. Opposite-handed usually. I think ideally for him, he'd like always go like, all right, lefty starter, righty next guy, then lefty next guy, then righty next guy. Because again, there is like some good theory to like that being effective. Switching sides, switching handedness, switching styles of pitcher. I think Jones just hit a 2-run homer. Yeah, we're a pitching team. We take advantage of Comerica Park, and we will if we can score over 5 runs, we'll probably win 80 to 90% of the games we play. Or probably 70, like legitimately probably 70% of the time to like 80%. We probably win those. He had a double. So Torkelson scores on a double by Jones. Here's Malgary. No, I've never been to a minor league game. Yeah, Tigers are a pitching team. They come at you with really strong pitching. Always kind of have been though. Like historically, all their like great teams are usually led by like a solid team of like hitters that aren't really like blow you away hitters. But like unbelievable pitching. It's just like like Jack Morris and like 3 other guys who are Hall of Famers all in one staff. Yeah, I wonder how they won the World Series in 1984 with like 4 or 5 fucking Hall of Famers in the pitching staff. Yeah, I mean, if I ever come to Ohio, don't know when that'd be. All right, we'll see what Malgary can do. There's nothing personal. I just don't know when I'd be down that way in Ohio. Five-two Tigers lead though. Top 5. Another ball. For some reason, we got that he threw one singular ball. You watch Tigers games live on a separate device? When I watch them, I hear like I'll show you what my screen typically looks like. So when I'm streaming, I'll have like this up, for example, in the background. It won't look like that, but it'll look like that as like the main background. So like that's all you'll see. But then like I'll open up a different window and just have it like sitting over here. Like you'll have this in the background. And then I'll have this. Usually I have the game watching like right like that. Which is why my eyes are always kind of like I'm always focusing this way. Oh, Jamal Jones got to third. But yeah, that's how I do it. But yeah, typically I'll just watch it on the same computer screen. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's Michigander. Hell yeah. A big hit there by McGeary drives in another run. That's his third RBI of the day, making it 6-2 Tigers. RBI single. During COVID year, you did that? Yeah. Here's Kreidler. Tomorrow's game, it'll be on TV. Oh, really? Oh, I have to miss tomorrow's game. Damn it. Again, I'm going to be busy tomorrow. That sucks. All right. Ryan Kreidler's into it. Like I said, the Tigers are going to start pulling their starters now, though. So that's effectively the end of this game. Especially, well, we still got a little bit with the Orioles. No, I think they're at the same spot. You normally in preseason you'll see the first 3 at bats for starters, and that's it. Then they start pulling them after the 3rd at bat. Tigers won't send any of these guys out into the field unless they like want to see them play for any weird extended look. We'll see what Kreidler does here against Gregory Soto. 6-2 Tigers lead. Runner at first. 2 away. This Sunday we'll be back on TV. That's awesome to hear. Like the games will be more like spring training, more televised. Taking off, Kevin. See you later, man. You have a good day. Have fun at work. Yeah, I'm not too far behind you, Kevin. I probably only got like 10 or 15 left that I can do. Got stuff to go do too. And Malgary steals second base. Other obligations to what I have to do for the school, yeah. Not really class, but other obligations. Tigers have a split squad in spring training. Yeah, that happens. Pretty standard affair in spring training. Take half your team, play a game. Take the other half, play a game. Pretty fun event. Gets you a lot of good looks at a lot of different guys. Ah, damn it. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. 6-2 Tigers lead. If there is a mass pull of players, by the way, I'm probably gonna wrap up. Kind of just depends how this plays. I do appreciate everyone who who has hung out and watched and everything like that. But it's just I have to get going because I have things I have to like be at and present for by about 4 o'clock, and I walk places, and that takes about a little under an hour. So I have to get ready, then I have to leave, the walk there, get there with like 15 minutes to spare, and then you know how that goes. Plus, I gotta be like mindful of the fact that it might take a little longer to walk. A lot of like weird big puddles. But again, if Detroit doesn't do like the mass substitution thing where like all these guys are gone, and we'll see what basically after the holiday bat is what I'm gonna decide. Because if the Orioles are pulling their guys, that's the end of the game. And it appears the Tigers are heading that direction themselves. Tomorrow I have to miss the game because it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah, tomorrow I can't stream. Just kind of like how it goes. Thursday we should be back. Let me check. Yeah, we'll be we have to miss tomorrow, but we'll be able to do both these games. Should be able to do the Friday game. I should. Yeah, one of these games tomorrow. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. Probably, I don't know, whichever one's better broadcasted. So yeah, tomorrow no stream. Friday, Thursday stream, Friday stream, most likely. Well, yeah, I can stream. Try to cover as much as I can, but I do have other like obligations and everything like that, and I have like other like little things that I have to take care of with my school. And see, the Tigers just pulled everybody. See, Navigado's in for Green, Madras is in for Carpenter, Keith is still playing, Torkelson's still in, Ibanez is in, Jones is in. Yeah, that's basically it. Holiday struck out. Good job by Brent Herter. Hey, remember Herter? Oh, Henderson's still in there? All right. I guess we'll watch the Tigers for a little longer. We'll give it like another like 5-10 minutes. See how it plays. I recommend to stream hopefully for Sunday. We can hear our boys again. Yeah, I should be live Sunday. It's nice because these are like kind of afternoon. Like when these games are on, it's like almost perfect for my schedule. Because a lot of my stuff is like centered around like 4 and 6 o'clock in the evening, or like 10 in the morning, like 9 in the morning. So like or like noon. So it's like this like weird like 1 to 4 is like a perfect, like 1 to like 3:30. 4 is like a really nice time range. Really just 3. By the way, for MLB games, for like actual like regular season games, I just pushed this as long as I physically could, and just be ready to go as soon as this shit would be over. I'm pretty much already ready to go to this thing I'm going to, so I might just pop a hoodie on because I don't know if it's going to be as warm when I leave. Actually, no, I'm just throwing my coat in my backpack. What am I talking about? But it's taking so long for this at-bat. Oh, that's a hit. Do appreciate everyone hanging out though. Fun little Tigers game tonight. Hopefully the Tigers don't blow this now. It's 6-2. It was like right down the middle too. Hopefully that wasn't a double. Just 1 out single. Oh, here we go. Now they're doing it. I guess they needed to get Henderson some action or something. Based on the 200 average and the 400 OPS, he's having a rough preseason. And they pinch ran him. There we go. That's what I thought was going on. Okay. Well, that's the end of the... Well, I'll finish out the inning now. Well, I'll go till about 2:40 tonight. I'll go another 3 minutes or so. I'll go on a solid time. Hopefully they finish the inning out, and then we can say we did the 5. Because again, as you can see now, it's Hansley versus Herter. Oh, that's a 2-run homer. And now the game don't matter. Now it's just going to be a bunch of nonsense for the rest of the game. It's going to take like 4 hours to finish. Bunch of guys who can't throw strikes, and when they do throw strikes, it's like home run distance. Oh, just a double, actually. Jeremiah Jackson does score, though. Runner at second, 1 away for Cedric Mullins. Really not sure. I guess they do 4 at-bats for their guys in Baltimore. I just gotta check. Oh, what the hell? This has been a tough thing to take care of, mainly just because it's like, ugh. Oh, they got a strikeout. Okay, cool. So that'll mean 2 down now after they strike out Mullins. Always nice, always good. 2 down, top or bottom of the 5th. Like I said, we'll be taking off here after this next half inning. After this half inning ends, I've got to get going here in the next 20 minutes. I got to get ready, then I got to leave. Do appreciate everyone who's came by and hung out though. Have to miss tomorrow's game. Apparently that's going to be on TV though, so like there's plenty of ways to watch that. But Wednesday's my worst day. I can't do anything on Wednesday. Colby Mayo is hitting now, and he gets out. So we'll head to the top of the 6th. All right, I'm gonna start wrapping up, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for a fun little stream tonight, or well, this afternoon. Yeah, well, the game's televised anyway. But yeah, now it's all the backup players, and we can all be a little bit honest. You know, I'm not interested in watching Navigato, Madras, and I guess Colt Keith isn't too bad, but you know what I mean. Plus, I have to get going. I have to leave soon, so I appreciate everybody. Thank you for a fun stream this afternoon. Yeah, if anyone likes to, I can drop a Discord link or anything like that. Yeah, other than that, I'm gonna get out of here, everybody. Here I'll drop the link to the way that we've been watching the game here. So that way you can know where to go. It's basically just go into tigers.com and game day. But again, it's pretty nice when you don't have like a way to watch. Game day is pretty nice. Usually it has more than just like ball, strike, or like the outs. It usually has like all the like pitch information. It'll be like, oh, fastball, 97 miles an hour, low. Pitch tracking, hit tracking. It's not bad. No, it's bothering the shit out of me. But that's it for me. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for a fun stream tonight. I have to get going though. I have some stuff I have to take care of in the next hour. But yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for a fun stream. Tigers are up 6-3 here in the top of the 6 of a spring training game, so that's pretty much where we all know. And by the way, this is a usual thing. I typically don't finish spring training games. They don't play starters long enough to care. It's just like one of them things where it's like, we've seen the actual game. 6-3 Tigers win. That's what we can call this. Because again, I don't know. Like Navigato is probably not going to be on the team much. Madras probably won't be on the team much. Kreidler, And then the Orioles just replaced a whole bunch of players too. Daz Cameron's in the game. That's where the game is at, by the way. Daz Cameron's now playing in the baseball game, so you can see where we're at. Nick Gordon, haven't heard that name in a while. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging around. No stream tomorrow. Stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Pretty much every day there's a game. I try to stream unless I can't. I'll let you know. But yeah, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. As always, it's go Lions, go Tigers, and Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. See ya, and goodbye. Have a good day.